So I'm going to be showing you my mining rigs that I started about 2 months ago. This is just where I've been storing some of the spare boxes. I have primarily two different style cards. I have the Nitro Radon RX 580, both 4 and 8 gigs. The 4 gigs hash the same as the 8s. FYI. I have two different motherboards. I have the ASRock BTC H1110. The other cards I have are GTX 1080s. That's the other motherboard. I have the 6-card MSI Z270A Pro. I really like that motherboard. And then on my wall here I have just a plethora of GTX 1080s and 1080 Ti's. I figured I might as well do something with all the boxes. So that's about as high as I could get before they were falling over. I still have boxes everywhere. I mean, even in here I have 4 more cards that haven't been opened. So in here, I got 2 server PSUs, which are what's really, really loud right now. Those are KK Moon 2600 watt power supplies. They are not in need of a breakout board. All of the wires come right out of them. And each one of those powers its own 12-card mining rig. So here I have the RX 580s, 2 12-card rigs. So I have 2 of these motherboards, the BTC H110s. I have one there and one there. One 12-card rig mines 360 megahash per second. Each card is pulling 30 megahash per second. Up here I have my first rig. This is a 6-card rig, which honestly you can't even hear those fans. You can only hear the power supply right now. Those are GTX 1080s, all Strix Republic of Gamer cards. This is my second rig, 6-card rig. GTX 1080 Ti, Republic of Gamer Strix. This pulls 4,300 souls per second. That pulls 3,200 souls per second. Down here, I have my little Frankenstein rig. I have 3 MSI arrows on the left. Those are blower cards, GTX 1080. That one, bright one in the middle, is a Zotac amp, GTX 1080. And the 2 on the right are GTX 1080 Strix Republic of Gamers. That was just the cards I had that were extra that didn't get to make it into their own individual rig. Back there I have 9 MSI Pro Gaming GTX 1080s, followed by 3 on the left Zotac amps. That rig pulls 6,600 souls per second. This one pulls, I believe, the 6-card rig. These are just 1080s. These are all just 1080s. These 6 cards pull 3,200 souls. On this side here, I have a 12-card rig, GTX 1080, Founders Editions. They're blower cards. They do get a little hotter, but this is my most stable rig right here, 6,600 souls per second for this rig. And then I have 3 1,000 watt power supplies. Right here I have the Corsairs. All 3 of these are 1,000 watt Corsairs. A little overkill, not necessarily a little overkill, but a little overkill. A lot of my other power supplies were the EVGA 1,000 watt Platinums. They're more expensive, but they're Platinum. And then in the back I have 6 extra RX 580s. I ran out of electricity, so I can't run more than 6 back there. And in my garage I actually had 10 outlets installed, so each set of those duals, so each side of the duals are on their own outlet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each one is on its own outlet. So here I have it numbered 1 through 10. 15 amp, or this, I'm sorry, 20 amps. I thought they were 15s. And then I just bought this little Raspberry, little 5-inch screen. It's actually smaller than my cell phone. $30 on Amazon. Instead of buying a monitor for every rig, these are really nice. This is my first one, so it's literally very small, but it'll tell you what your rig is doing, and it just looks like that on the back. So I haven't found a way to mount it yet. I just got it today, so I just hung the wires over this pipe. Just for troubleshooting, sometimes it's easier to have a screen, and rather than buying, you know, a $100 monitor for every rig, I figured $30 for a little one of those was swell. Runs off a Droid charger. So this is my rig. I'm making $200 a day when Bitcoin's at 10 grand. So down there, 360 megahash per second on Dagger Hashimoto mining Ethereum. The back, 360 megahash per second mining Ethereum with Dagger Hashimoto. 3,200 souls per second for a 6 card. 4,300 souls per second with a TI 6 card. That one in the front, 3,200 souls per second with a 1080. 6,600 souls per second for the 12 card in the back. 6,600 souls per second for this 12 card Founders. And then, not all those cards are running, only 4 out of those 5 are running. And they're running at 25 megahash per second each because I did not flash those cards. So, there's my setup. And I have full solar at this house, so I don't really know what the electrical costs are. If you have any questions, hit me up.